Okie dokie. Well, we're back again. Got my iron on. I have my applique mat. I have the Heat and Bond vinyl, and it's a gloss one. I'll move my coffee out of the way. I'm going to wait until you guys hop on. Just get my computer going. Go. And that one. Click on that. Okie doke. So I just cut off a piece of it. It's not very wide. It's that wide. Hi Chris. Hi Suzanne. And I'm just going to cut the vinyl just a little bit wider than my fabric. Hi Yvonne. Hi Jimmy. Also I have my coasters back. They are dry and yep, matte finish. Alright, so they'll get a second coat and it'll make them a little bit more waterproof. But yep, I like them, and I reckon that they will probably end up either a gift or on the table, one or the other. Okay, so it's got a curve in it, so I'm just going to roll it back the other way. Hi Loa. Hi Jenny, and Sharon and Heather. Alright, so you want your iron on, but you don't want steam, okay? And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take off the backing. This is probably where I need my glasses because it'll send me nutty. Oh, here we go, it's come off. So I'm going to take the backing off it, just like this, nice and flat. Keep it at flat. My finger off. And pop that there to the side, but don't throw it out. Hi Lynn, hi Julie. I'm going to place this straight on top. I might actually place it that way down because I do have a back to this fabric. So I'm going to place that there, just like that. I'm going to get this paper, which I just took off, and I'm going to place it back down over this. Okay, then we're going to press and hold. Hi Naomi and Michelle, g'day g'day. And we're going to press and hold for around about 8 seconds or so. Okay, and just move it along nicely. You can use your iron mat. I just thought, being like sort of a melty thing, I thought I might just actually use my applique mat just in case. I didn't want it melting into my applique, what's the name? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Not hot long enough. So I just want to hold it down. This is a bit thicker than normal fabric too, so it might take a few more, a little bit harder. Might even see if I can just do it straight on there. But don't put your iron onto the actual vinyl because it'll melt onto your iron. Just letting you know. So at first you're going to work from the back of your fabric. Let's see how that went. Alright, so sort of stuck on a little, sort of. And I'm going to now put that back over here and start working it from this side. It is going to take longer with this fabric because of all the ups and downs of it and everything. Excuse me. Yeah, it's working. But again, just make sure you've got some protective thing on your iron. Don't put your iron straight onto the vinyl. It will stick to your iron. Because I can see it on the actual paper doing its thing. I can smell it now. I can actually smell it. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's definitely sticking. Nice. Yeah, it does. It feels like plastic. Yeah, the dye worked really well, Michelle. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. It I wasn't too sure. Would it work for placements for anyone who used to be a me? Yeah, absolutely. Being vinyl. Yeah, it is not me. Yeah, absolutely. Jimmy, it will work on any fabric. But like I say, oops, I just touched the iron. Don't touch the iron with it because it will melt onto the iron. So really give it a good press, good few minutes. And you can tell that it's really sticking to that fabric. Beauty. Oh, that is stuck, and it is shiny, and look, it's all stuck to it. It's, how cool is that? That works. That is as cool as it gets. That is amazeballs. What a cool product. Alrighty, so guess you can make your own vinyl bags, or you know, like I did with that little box. You can make your own box out of it, you know, that sort of thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it. I love the sound of that. Just to square it up a little, and I mean very, very loosely. How cool is that? That is super duper cool. Because I want to just make sure that every bit of it is covered with the vinyl. This has worked out like a bit bigger than an A4 piece. I like that. I like that. Who's back at it? Me. Sorry, Sarah. I'm back at it. I know. I'm back. So I'm just gonna get one more because I can't help myself. You know, I'm a bit sort of obsessive compulsive with making sure it's stuck. So I don't want it coming off. Now, also have heard that you can actually, you can actually sew over the top of this. So no dramas whatsoever. And it does, it feels like a plastic vinyl cover. And it's soft still, it's still soft. And it's not coming off at all. The whole lot is stuck. Can you show us again the vinyl? Yeah, so it is, this is it here. That's it there. It's a Heat and Bond vinyl gloss. And it's $18 a metre. And it is probably, how wide? Okay, so it's 43 centimetres wide, so not quite half a metre, so it comes like that. And it also comes with a little distractions thing in it for you, so you can completely stuff it up like I do. Do you need a specific needle? No, no. Of course, know that she's also a top fan. Are you talking about Jenny? Jenny's awesome. All right, so yeah, so there you go. You could probably, if you did accidentally throw this away, you could probably use freezer paper to iron over. It would work the same, or another applique mat. But how cool is that? I'm liking that. That is amazeballs stuff. Nice. I like it. It's different. Look at it. Yep. Happy Jan. Happiness. So yeah, so now I'm just going to figure out what I'm going to do with it. So it's a matter of going, okay, well, you know, maybe I need to make some bookmarks out of it. I don't know. Or do I make a little, you know, square thing? What do I do? So yeah, I've just got to sort of figure out what, it does look awesome, doesn't it, Lorraine and Pat? Yeah. But the other side, and obviously if you want to do the other side, you can. For me, that's enough. And I'm just going to grab something like what you did today with the other stuff. Thank you. So, depending on the size you make, as to whether you can put it on your bag or not, or whether you want to have it as, you know, make it into a block or a purse, you know, like this way. So you want it like that, and you want it like that, and your curvy corners, but you'd sew it down this way. You'd have a lining, of course. Just reading the comments. So you could actually line it that way, have it that way. You could sew lining onto it, or glue it on, whichever one you want. Sew that together, then turn it around the other way. And you've got basically like a little purse thing. So I can round off the corners, and because I got that rounding thingy tool, I can do that now and not have to guess. So let me get that up. Yes, purse, Sharon. That's what I was thinking. How cool would that be? Little purse. I'm just getting a little bit excited now. I need to stop. All right, so this here. Oh, even the cut-offs are amazeballs. Look, they're all like shiny. Shiny. It is pretty cozy, and you could do it in your lovely pinks. Okay, so if I turn that that way, I want this side. So have it that way. I think I'll line that up there, and I'll do it like that. Yeah. All right, where'd I put my blade? Did I bury it? Oh, it's over there. Hang on. So, because I haven't measured or anything on this, I don't even know if it's square. Let's just do that first, hey? I think it's not square, just FYI. Definitely, oh, close. All right, so what have we got? 8.5, 12, almost a little bit more than 8.5, so a little bit off one edge would do. And, oh, how big was that one? Yeah, just over 12, so a little bit off that edge, and that should be good. So I'm just going to try and square it up a little bit with this one. There we go, just pop that over the top, and I'll take that little edge off. And this side, I can square that up. Is that square? No, it needs to come a little bit off that centre bit. There. And this end, got the sides meeting, so that's good. And that one's pretty good. I could probably take a little off there, but that's pretty good. So then I can thinking, Michelle, so I'm thinking that if I take off one end, I haven't seen any of your demos because I've actually been sewing all day. Nice. I've been in projects, yeah. Just finished quilting my first quilt. Just have to do the binding and I'm done. Nice. What's that ruler you're using to round corners? Gidget? This is that one I was talking about the other day, called the rounded one. I need to actually just confirm that you've got one on order. I don't know if you have. I'm just moving it down so it's a little bit smaller. So there's like a 1/4 inch line here, so I'm moving it down like 1/4 inch, and that's going to give me a nice curve. And then I'm going to do the same on this side. Did I use that one? Yes, I did. So I'm just lining it up, and again cut that. Oh, probably easier with a smaller blade, just saying, for those wanting to know why I'm looking so uncode. Alright, so then that'll do those. I might just take a little bit off there, a little bit off there. Coolies. So maybe thinking that if I did binding around, I could do that. I could so do this. You could hot glue it together. Yeah, but I don't like the chances of it falling apart. So what I might do is get some stuff for the inside. So let me just grab some. I've got lots of white there. I don't want to use that. What have I got here? No, I don't want that. Hang on. What have I got? Okay, I've got a bit of a blue. So let's have a look here. So, to make this work, all I need to do is put that there on the edge and get me scissors and just cut sort of rough. And now I can just trim it up a little. Hey, it doesn't have to be exact, I suppose, because I can trim it off later. But I'm just looking at this going, oh, how cool is this? We can do this. We can do this. Alrighty, so like the back of that fabric, yeah. Well, you could actually just vinyl that and yeah, and then it's done too, so no reason why not. But in saying that, I'm just gonna press that little crease out of there. So I can sew around the edge on a scant 1/4 inch all the way around that. I might do it on this side so I can see. And then I can bind it with the same fabric. What do you reckon? So let's pop that up there. Look at my chair. Oh. Or do I do that more vinyl on the other side? Have to cut some more. I might just do this binding. Seeing this vinyl product, thinking of your lovely bags you do with your painted pieces. I wonder if it would work. Black binding, yeah, could do that. Yeah, well there you go, Lisa. It could very well work for Megan, or Megan. So I'm just going to go now to the sewing machine and just sew these together. Again, I've got that the wrong thread colour. But in the scheme of things, and I'm thinking then I could actually sew like a stitch line across there, and that will help it bend, and a double stitch line there, and that will help it go this way. I know. Put your pocket in your liner piece. Oh, good idea. Good idea. Need a pocket in the liner one. Okay, let's make a pocket. So to make a pocket, I just need a little bit of Fabby. You can line it if you want to, depends on how like thick you want it to be or whatever. So I'm gonna fold it over, maybe, yeah, just gonna do this. And so what I need to do now is fold it into 3 on there, and I need that there. There we go. So that could probably come up a little bit more, or yeah, and that means I can box it out if I want to, about there. Oh my god, this woman. This could get, yeah, exactly. So then this will go in here. Maybe I might pop it here on this edge, just down a bit from the top of the edge. I might turn it over on both sides so it sits nicer. And then the edges, I will just trim that up a little, trim that up a lot, and the edges of that pocket trimmed. Now I want to just turn those side bits in a little, just like a 1/4 inches there, 1/4 inch on the other side. And I might stitch those down now, so that can just stitch down to that bottom line. First I'm going to stitch across here, double stitch. This, yeah, so I'm going to stitch that top line across that top of that pocket, so give me a second. Okay, so that's stitched that top. Then I'm going to now take this to the machine and stitch around. Just trim off. I'm going to stitch around here. I'm just going to trim that little bit off and that off. But I need to find the center. So let's find the center of the pocket, which is right there, and the center of this, which is right here. And excuse me. And then grab these babies and line up your two creases. Come on, there you go. And just keep it as even as you possibly can. I might have a bit of a crooked seam, but you know what? No one's going to see that inside that bag. Then we go, grab a pin and just pin the top bit there. And I'm going to stitch here, here, and here. So those three sides, the two sides and the bottom. So I'm just going to take that over to the machine. I just ordered some vinyl to make a bag, like a Yahtzee bag, Jimmy. Oh, wow. So, again, just a little bit smaller than a 1/4 inch. So, okay, alright, so back over here, I have a pocket. Look. Break his bank too, yeah, well. Alrighty, so, me thinking, just thinking out loud, really, because that pocket, we just want to make sure it's got to be smaller than, you know, a 1/4 inch. I don't want to stitch my pocket down. So I'm going to stitch from, I think I might stitch from this side, just making sure that I am close. I might trim this down a little, just because it's a bit, you know, a bit big, this curved bit. I sort of did a half-assed job. And, oh, now I'm making a mess of it. I know, I'm making a mess. It'll do the job. Alright, let me just take that off, because I don't know where I have to go to. Rather it be a little bit smaller than the thing, because I can catch it in the binding. I don't want to have it too small though. Alright, I think I've got that. I do like it. It's very, very retro, just saying. Alright, so, and that goes there, that goes there. Now, I can do one of those buttons there. Hang on. So the magnetic button, because okay, so those two, what's that? That's just one side, and where's the other side? No, there it is. Bind it first. Yeah, I suppose. But I was going to put that on this thing. You reckon? because I was going to put it on in here, in that, rather than through the whole lot, because I didn't want it to go through the top bit, because you'll see the outside of it. So I was going to put it on this and just put it down a bit like that there, so I can get my foot around. And also I have to sort of do it on here without being in that pocket. So I'm thinking no, just because of that factor. So I sort of need to find the spot here. So find my halfway mark again. If I was going to put like a patch or something over the top of it, then that's different, because then I can hide it. But and I sort of want it to be, and where's my little scissors gone there? So the top one's up there, so I sort of want it to be on either side of that, around about there. So just going to put the scissors in there and one on the other side. You can mark it with these little doodads that you get. Come on. There they. Come on out. Oh, there they go. A whole lot of them. Okay, so put that there. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to actually put, I might put a little bit of stabilizer on the back of it though to help it a bit. Get in there. There we go. So it'll go like that. There. I am being careful, but I don't drink or smoke, so yeah, there you go. I don't drink, I do smoke, but I'm hearing you. Alright, so that can go on there. And bend them out. Ugh. And I'm thinking that it probably would do really well to have that stabilized on here, because it will pull on this. Yeah. Saying that, I need to now pull this one up to here, and with this, so that's going to be like that. It's going to probably go like that, go like that. Might be a bit higher than I thought. There we go. So it'll go literally right there. Exactly. Gidget, exactly. Alright, so you're going to have to cut through this one. It's quite thick. So, and you got vinyl. And you got wool. And it's thick. Ah, there we go. Let's try that. Pop that in there and there. Fingers crossed. Come on. Try the other side first then. Don't be bloody pushy. Get in there. Alright. Beautiful. Then put one of these little doodahs on. Like that. Push it right down. If you don't have the strength in your fingers, use pliers. You really want it pushed down hard. And that will go like that there. Nice! Just saying. Alrighty, so I'm be thinking that the inside is going to need to be a little bit smaller, isn't it? Because when it folds in, yeah, I will absolutely going to pin that down, and I'm going to stitch across a couple of lines. All right, so I'm going to make some stitch lines there and there to help fold it. All right, right, so that one there and there. This one here and here. And my lines are there and there, which is where I folded it before and pressed it. So I'm just going to go stitch and stitch. And I'm going to just pin that there. That's well out of the way, which is super uber awesome. Might be a little bit off center, but all good. So I'm going to stitch there and stitch here. Okay, so oh, happy birthday for yesterday, Jimmy. Didn't see that come up on my phone. So I'm going to top stitch. So I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger, and it'll come up as black and blue on the inside. So and then the other side. Okay, all right, so, oh, it does sew through, nice and easy. Nice. Okay, so what I've done so far, and this is all make it up as you go, of course, because that's what I do. All right, so I can take those pins out. I'm going to pop it a little bit crooked, but no one's going to see that when it's in the go, like inside. All right, so basically that'll fold now where that stitch line is, like that. That's probably going to be a little bit baggy when I fold it in, but I'm okay with that. And same with the top. So when it folds in, it'll be a bit loose, but I'm okay with that too. That doesn't really bother me that much. So, because, and my pocket's crooked, and I'm good with that too, just so you know. So, now you just got to look at it and go, okay, so what do we do with, do we, like, fold it under and stitch around the top like that, like seriously, and cheat the whole way, or do we bind it? I say we bind. I might use a pre-bound binding stuff, so let me find it, because I do have one here somewhere amongst all this, somewhere. Here it is. Look, this stuff. Okay, so bind it. Thank you. All right. So maybe thinking that I might I'm going to start on a straight edge. I just want to make sure that this is bias binding. Yeah, it is. Okay. So I'm going to go there, and then down the other side, and then we're going to go back again and again, and I'm just going to cut it off there. Give myself plenty of room. All right, so the other thing too is, I don't know if you guys noticed, there was a major accident on the highway, and Julie Downey popped up a comment on her Facebook page. There was a truck involved. I don't think it's been released as in the exact causes as to why the young man hit her truck. But it looks like it could have been purposeful by what they're saying. And I don't know family names, I don't know anything at all, but I do know that that family will be absolutely horrified. Julie's out of hospital now, which is super duper awesome. Yeah, so pretty horrific for her. So I'm going to go and just go right around, Just wondering whether I do it from the front over. What if I put that there and that there, hey? Do that. That'll break it up a little. Nice. Good idea, Michelle. Glad you thought of it. So am I. All right, so let's do that. Because I like that. And I'll just sew either side. And I've got the aqua thread on the black. So you're going to see it. Just saying. She's okay though, just so you know, she's fine. But yes, she did put up there that she had minor injuries, so she's very, very lucky. Okay, I'm going to do the other side. Ooh, that looks nice. Going to do this side now. Oops, that was a bit crooked. Sorry about that. Oh, she's fine. She's okay. She's come good. She was only minor injuries, so she's very lucky. The young man is a fatality. And it looks like it was intentional. So, yeah. Oh, we stitched there. That's unusual. All right, so they're on. It was a bit of a crooked one. That's okay. Hi, Tracy. So, like, prototype, never going to be perfect, is it, ladies? Hey? Is it? Is it? Is it? Just saying. Just feels weird if having a fabric that is like, yeah, plastic. Okay. So I'm just going to pin this fabric to the, like, around here, because it's freaking me out that it sort of flops around. So, what have I done now? No, I don't do perfect. I do happy. I've always said that. That is something I have always said. I never do perfect. I do happy. Happy is okay. I'm okay with happy. I live with happy. Perfect is way too hard to keep up with. So I'm not having to do the sides because they're sort of stitched right in. So I just have to do the bottom one as well. No, I don't do perfect. I can't be bothered. It's too hard. It's too much hard work. So I'm going to try doing it with this stuff. So actually I should use, I've got another bias stuff. It's already folded. No, the first attempt never goes right to start with after you. Yeah, talk to work. Yeah, exactly. So that will go in there like that. Oh, well, that's actually giving it like a little bit of a squared bomb, and then that'll come down there. Nice. And so that'll be like that. Yep, definitely needs the black around it. Me likey. I likey. You're loving it, age. This is as crooked as a dog's hind leg, just saying. I'll just pull it over a little bit more. Oh dear. Alright, so I do this sort of thing a lot. So when I make stuff, I tend to do this a lot where I'll go, oh, cool, I'll do this now, and oh, what am I going to do with that? And then I'll start doing something else. So, you know, it might start with coasters and end up with, you know, something completely different. All right. Okay, so I've got those on. That's as crooked as a dog's hind leg. Don't care. Care factor of 0. I'm wondering whether I can actually get that true. Because it won't fold. Will it? Yes, it will. Oh, it's very tight. Maybe. Ah, get off me. All right, hang on. Oh, that's an iron one. What's this one? All right. This stuff is what I'm talking about. Get it out. It does look like frozen colours, doesn't it? All right. Ugh. Okay. Oh, this one's an iron-on one as well. Oh, I don't want that. Just saying. All right, hang on. That's like a bluey colour, like a really dark blue-grey. I reckon that'll get away with it. Oh, will it go around? That is the question. And it's not a bias, so no, not bias. Can't happen. If you do a basting stitch all around, it will hold it in place. Yeah, to put your binding on. Yeah, I'm thinking I might do that. So let me do that first. Let me just go over here and do it on a basting stitch. Up. Sorry guys, I'm just basting it down now. Then I can trim off the bits. Oh, these pins are grabbing me. Yeah. Sorry guys. I just unthreaded myself. Okay, almost. Alrighty. Okay, so come here, you thing. All right, we will sing while we wait for you. Sorry, sorry. Here's one I prepared earlier. So I just had to rethread the machine because I unthreaded myself again. That's sort of as close as I'm going to get there. All right, that'll be fine. So yeah, that's not bad. Alrighty. So, maybe thinking that, I wonder if I can actually do it just like, you know, from here. No, I have to do it properly. Don't be ridiculous, Michelle. You've got to do it properly. All right. I'm going to take it to the machine. So, she's giving us a suspense. I'm just going to take it over to the machine. So I'll take you with me. How's that sound? There we go. You can see. Oops. Hang on. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Because this is so thin, I'm sort of looking at it going, yeah, okay, how do we do this? I'm just going to cut off those excess bits because I don't need them and they will annoy me and get in my way. Because I don't have much room to move, so get off. Alright. Okay. Sorry. Just got someone messaging me again. Do on the straight line, fold the wallet and put the binding. Yeah, I was just thinking that. But I'm wondering whether if I do that, I've got sort of no start and stop, and then I miss out on this bit. So I'm thinking I'll just go around the whole thing and then I'll sew it together, because this needs it as well, if that makes sense. Yeah. So anywho, I'm going to start with it on the right side. Get that out of the way. Straight across top of pocket first. You reckon straight across here? So on that side, I've just got to be careful. So you reckon go straight across there and then do one around like that? Okie doke. So I'm thinking that if I top stitch down, I'm gonna need, I need to be able to see. How did you get in there? Oh, pin, random pin. I'm gonna just fold that out of the way. Then fold up and finish off. Yeah. So you reckon go across here, fold it in half, straight across the top. What if I miss? 6,000 goes later. I reckon I'll miss. This is so fine. Alright. Okay. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to do it this way. Let's try it. Wait, that's my finger. Come on. So what I'm doing is pretty much a 1/8 seam. Whoops, don't be going too fast now. That's the pocket being pulled out of the way. I'm just going to pull that straight. Is it going to... I've got just too big a stitch on, but anyway, should be right for now. Because I can turn that over, so I can actually turn that over. But see how it's like so small? That's what sort of freaks me out. If I did a proper binding, stupid me would be able to do this. Hang on, I'm not pulling on that thing. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, okay. Alright, okay. That's going to be like almost like piping. Okay, this is interesting. Could you put the vinyl on a satin type fabric? Why not? Yep, make your binding, then do it. Yeah, I'm thinking actually I might just do this as like straight over and top stitch that down. So like this, because it'll be black on the other side, so you're not going to see it, but it'll grab this. Come on. But it'll create like a like a double stitch on the other side. Me be thinking, that's what me be thinking. I'll show you in a minute what I mean. What do you mean? I might have missed that one. So close. All right. Can you trim more fabric off? No, not really. Yeah, see, it didn't catch it there, so where'd it go? Oh, yeah. Okay. So I'm thinking that I need to, like, I've sewn it over now. That was a bit crap. So I'm thinking I need to basically have one underneath and one on the top and just top stitch, because that's pulled it out of the stitch now, out of here, which is not happy, and it's pulled it out of shape. So that's annoying. So I need to do some serious reverse stitching there. Hang on. Just pull that out. Let's get that going. I wonder if I can just trim that off. Let's try that. Hey, you won't see it. Well, that's true. If I trim that off, then I can just put it in the middle. Yeah. All right. Try again. So, yeah, so what do you mean? You know what I mean? You can trim more fabric off. Yeah, tried that, didn't really work. So, but what I can do is get two bits of these joined together. So, cut them the right length, well, roughly, and I can sew these together. Come here, you little booger. Come on. Be nice to mummy. Right, there we go. All right. A 14 karat gold. We got 14 gold. Oh, sorry, 14 karat. I was in 4th place. Wow. Cool. All right, so I'm going to actually press that open. Yeah. So, let's get this and the iron. I just press it open. Press. Come here. Press. So probably, you know, quicker and easier, you know, if you're not sort of testing and trialing it, would be to just make binding. I want to try things, so I thought might as well try while I'm live with you guys and completely stuff it up in front of you. Alright, now that one. Let's try that. Hey, I reckon that might actually work. So, I might actually open that seam up, you know. Let's try opening up as well. Where there's a will, there's a way. Oh, look, you know, I'm such a stubborn, determined little shit. I tell. All right, let's open that up. Open up. There we go. Right, try that way. Alright. So, let's go from the front, right side down, stitch that along there. Let's try and keep it nice and straight, Michelle, please. Just look at Molly, please. And let's hope for the best. And up and down. Okay. Please don't go wonky this time. Okay, I use the iron on one. Oh, okay. No, back first. Oh, okay. I'm going to do it this way because that's just me. You did. Oh, you want me to do the back? Why do you want me to do the back one first? Why do I do the back first? Is that so I can actually just sew it on and make sure it covers it? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah? Because I reckon I can trim off some of this stuff that's here. Yeah, but that iron-on one, right, that's really quite fine. It's like quite thin. So now I can trim that down because it's got a lot of excess in there. So I can really trim that down, that thick stuff. See? Yep, covers the stitches, okay. Yeah. So, now let me just get that. It's quite thick. There it is. Just trying to get some of that thick stuff out of there. That stuff everywhere. Get off. Right then. Okay. So, see, it's still going to want to pull, even though I've used two pieces together, it still wants to pull on it. Hang on, let me get the other scissors there, because they can get closer again. Get some of that goober out. This stuff. Yeah, this stuff. Come out of there. So I've still got that on there. See, I don't see why. So I've got that like that. If I fold that over like that, so that that sits on the top, I don't see why I can't just sort of stitch it and hope for the best, I suppose. Depends on whether you want a really nice finish or not, I suppose. But like I say, prototype, let's just play. Let's just hope for the best. I hope I didn't cut those stitches off. Because this will get close. Yeah? See that fly by the seat pants girl, Wheeler? Alright, so yeah, because that'll give it like a piping look. Yeah? So might just keep going with it, hey. I'm just going to pin it so it doesn't go anywhere because clips won't hold that. So if I pin here, did you see the vinyl iron-on vinyl stuff, Jennifer? So this started out with me just wanting to, you know, show how to use a product. And now I'm basically sewing up a little pursey thing that, yeah, wasn't intended to be, but it is now. So, yeah, that was the reason. No other real reason. I just wanted to, because, you know, some people ordered it and I wanted to show how to use it. So I did, and then of course, you know, Jennifer, sorry, Lechetti, is she still here? That Jennifer was here before. And she's a bag making lady, the bag lady. But yeah, I think you did too, didn't you, Jenny? You saw it as well. I've got my pins in the wrong way, just saying. Oh, I lost one. I ordered some, but I like to see more. Yeah, exactly. So I'm just going to turn these around because they are so in the wrong direction. So, I know. It just grew, didn't it? It just went, yeah, no, let's just make some more stuff out of it. Because I've got time for that. This is the only time I get to sew. Oh, no, not at all. No, not at all, Jenny. No, God, no. Not at all, darling. No, no, not at all. Never. And that one there, I'll just pin that. And I'm just going to have a quick look where it's going to stitch. And you know, it's almost going to stitch right next to that, oh, you can't see that, sorry. It's actually going to stitch right next to that thing. So that's going to work out quite well, considering, go figure. All right, I've got shoe. All right, let's just get rid of that for a minute. And there's stuff everywhere. All right. Oh, you were making coffee. Yeah, okay. So did you see the video on the what do they call it, the vinyl, iron-on vinyl stuff that I did today? It's like a heat and bond thing, but vinyl. It makes it glossy or matte. Alrighty, and we're going to stitch right on that edge. Just saying. And I'm going to use my needles or my pins just to hold that in place. Ouch, that was my finger. Oh, you missed it. Oh, that's a shame. So basically I turned a bit of fabric that I made out of bits of wool and string and offcuts and scraps and blah blah blah, and and turned it into a vinyl fabric, which I'm using right now. That's how we got to this point. Pin through the vinyl. I know you can't pin. No, you can. Well, I have. Well, it says you can sew through it. So, ow, that was my finger. So I'm presuming you can pin through it because I just pinned through it. Just going across here, just hoping I caught it all. Yeah, I don't think that PU fabric would mend itself. I doubt very much it would mend once you've got a hole in it. I think you've got a permanent hole in it. Oh, phew. Okay. That's basically faux. Oh, look, it did it. It stitched right on that line. Look. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to use the aqua along here and stitch here. Lookies. Now I've got a decorative line. Okay, so that was a lot of hard work for very little reward, but I got it done. Alright, so let's just get rid of that and that. So theoretically now, that would go up there like that. So what did you want me to do? Jennifer was saying, so PUL fabric, or PUL, basically faux leather and that sort of stuff. So yeah. So you reckon I should, you know, do this one around here? like that. Top stitched around. And then sew them down like that. And just have a little bit wider. Yes, turn it up, okay. Alright, let's do it. I'm just going to follow instructions. Alrighty. I need pins again. Actually, clips would do. So I made fabric. That's the vinyl. Tracy could use what I make real nappy bags. Yeah. So it's like yeah. Oh, and I've got a pocket. Oh, I know. Okay. So not even. Okay. Now, alright. Now bind it. Like normal binding. What, real binding? Can't I just use that other bind stuff that I just used? Seriously? Can't I? Like, because that's like on the bias, so it means I might have to do like bias binding. Seriously, dude, you're not making my life easy right now. Okay. I don't know why I can't just bias yes. I know. But I don't know why I can't just do this thing and sort of, you know, just sew and then close them together with a top stitch like that. Like, can't I just do that? Why not? I don't understand why not. Seriously, Jenny. One on one side, one on the other, and then I just close them together with a nice decorative stitch, like cheating, because cheating's good. I'm good for cheating. I'm seriously okay with cheating. And making my life hard. Oh. All right. Let me try the cheating way first. If it doesn't work, I give in to the bias binding. Alright. So, yeah, see, Naomi agrees. Do that. So just have it sort of, you know, a little bit in. Cheat, I reckon cheat too. See, girls, you're all over it. So we just need it to be like a sandwich. So, there. And I can overlap them then. I love it when you cheat. I do it a lot, Bryony. I like cheating. Cheating's fun. That's what I'm saying, Tracy. I'll put two together. I'm just going to pin one first. And then I'm going to come back and put the other one on at the same time. See, now you're thinking my type of thoughties. I know. See? Now you're all over it. See, that's what I like to see. And then that'll become like a, you know, a decorative doodah. You know, decorative doodahs. They go with the thingy-majigs. See? Tracy? See, Jenny? You can do it. You can do it. So, yeah, see like this. And then I can just go back up the other way. Me likey. So, and I think I will join it up here. They can go around the base. See, look. One big ass one. So I mean big one. Alright, look. Look, pinch together. And that one together. Look. And then that one together. Alright, and then this one together. And then the next one together. The next one together. I'm trying to do fly by seat of my pants things, but we'll wait till you product the pattern to produce the pattern. Hey, this could not be a pattern. Can't you just follow my instructions by the video? Do I need to write it up? I don't need to write it up, do I? Oh, cereal. You're making more work for me, are you, young Tracy? I'll have your guts for garters, woman. Ugh. All right, so I'm getting around to here. And, oh, hang on. Got to make it even. And so it's longer than that. So I'm going to take that off there. I'm going to cut another one. Just because I can. Alright. I know I didn't bias it. I don't get it. But in saying that, once I sew them together, they are not going anywhere. You know? So if I do it this way, that'll have a couple extra, like a bit of an overlap. Right that there. Like that there. Oh, come on. Seriously, dude. So I reckon if you do it in one big piece, I reckon that's even betterer. So let's just keep pinning or clipping, because clipping would be better. I like that going around the base. It's tricky. I like that going around the base. It's tricky. What do you mean going around the base? Oh, around there. Oh, thank you. I just made that up when as I went. Because I'm like, no, not cutting off and joining up. No, it's not happening. Today it is not happening. Oh, God, Michelle. It's not happening. Just saying. And, oh, hang on. So let's just keep clipping this little baby in place. So that one there, that one there. See, I think I am a dodo. Do you know, when I was a kid, I swore to God that I saw a dodo here in Australia. I really did. I believed it was a dodo. I have no idea. It was probably a goose or something. But anyway, I swore up and down it was a dodo. I was so fascinated with these little, extinct things and that. I went, no, it's got to be a dodo. Of course wasn't. But I remember thinking that I seen it perched up on a fence the way to my grandmother's place. How kids' imaginations work is quite funny, isn't it? So just make sure that they're parallel to each other. And that will join that. See, I'm joining that now. I'm making it look like it's, meant to. Just saying. And if I was smarter, I could have put a decorative one here, and that would have cleaned that up, like this across here, and that would have looked nicer. See? Stupid woman, I didn't do it, did I? God damn it. Okay, so note to self. When you do it on one side, do it on the other. That's all I've got to say. I am a dodo. Yeah, I know. Crazy pants. Alright, so why is that not going around there properly? Cereal. Don't play naughties. Don't be naughties. You like it thinner? But still, it doesn't make it thick. It's the back. It's on the back, love. So it's actually that back bit there would have the black on it, like that. So it would just be decorated like that. See, in the middle, yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. So, well, this will get a little bit more stability too. My grandson saw a unicorn which turned out to be a rhino. Well, that's true. I think that is a damn good. Well, I think he's right. It could have been a unicorn. Just saying, for those people who believe in unicorns still. In the middle, I reckon, in the middle. Denise, That is so clever. Well, a rhino. Why wouldn't it be a unicorn? It's got a horn. I can relate to that. I've probably seen a goose or something stupid like that on a fence and gone, oh my god, it's a dodo. Oh dear. But, you know, kids are just like that. So I'm going to just trim that neat on a bias, on an angle I should say. Let's go this side and do it that way. And we're almost there, girls and gentlemen. It took us a while to work it out. Yeah, I love kids' imaginations. Don't like kids much, but I like kids' imaginations. Other people's kids are great because you can hand them back. But I'm not a really good kid person. I don't know how I'm going to get this under the machine. It's got so many clips in it. I might start from the edge. Alright, so now I need to start from up here. So I have the coloured thread in the bottom and the black, sorry, the coloured thread in the top and the black in the bottom. So I need to, sorry, I'm just trying to line up these little doodahs because now I've got 4 because they're crossing over. But what was I saying? Oh no, I've lost my thread. I like their imaginations. I like kids' imaginations. I think they're pretty cool. Kids like me, I don't know why, but they do. I do like kids. They're just, you know, I just don't want any more. Or grandchildren. I want grandchildren when I'm like 80. Because then I'll just be, you know, won't care. I'm just tucking that in because I don't want it hanging out. Let it all hang out. Alright, so that's right. I was talking about the thread in the machine. So I've got the blue on the top. And I have, down. And I have the black underneath. So I really and truly need to sew it from the other way up. Just saying. So I'm just going to pin that because the clip's not enough. No, can't do that. It's going to put a hole in it. Alrighty, here it goes. Yes, it took us a while to work it out. Yeah, kids are funny. Alright, you ready? Let's try again. Shall we? Alrighty. So I'm thinking I might just start down here because it'll be easier, but I'm going to do a double stitch anywho. So I'm going to start on the inside, I'm thinking. Go in there. And wait, don't be going fast. There'll be no fastness going on. Please just stay in line with each other. Do not get out of line. So if I just start crying at the end of this, you'll all know why, yeah? Just saying. Asking for a friend. Oh. Do not under any circumstances be naughty on that. I should have kept that uncurved. I should have just stayed with a straight edge. What were you thinking? How ridiculous. How redonkulous. Alright, I've got to take those out because I need to make sure they're all tucked in, doing their thing. Tuck that little baby in there, tucked in nice. That one, come on, Anxiety. Okay, all right. Hang on. Okay, join that one up. Stuff that under. Get under there. Right there. Okay, that one there. And that one there. How come you just stuck your head back out? What the hell is wrong with you? Get in there. Why do you do that? Why before you kick my dog? Alright. Let's just get around that. Just need to get that over. Oh. So this could be an absolute complete and utter disaster, which I'm okay with because, you know, who cares? Or it could be really, really cool and a lot of fun. So I'm thinking, oops, I missed. Needle up. Missed. Go back a bit. Let's go back to about here. Needle down. Hey. About there. Just going to trim that. Get off. Yeah, I missed that corner. Let's try again. Yeah, so absolute complete and utter disaster, or it could be, you know, quite successful. It's not listening. Good idea. You're not doing. No, I don't have. Sorry, don't have twin needle on this, darling. Wait, look out. Wait, don't be doing that. So, I'm just going to go for it. Up we go. And the other mates, get in there. Come on. Okay. Wait. I'll be taken off. Look, I missed that one. Oh, I missed that one too. Hang on. Let me cut that off. I'll come back over here. Oh, did I unthread it? No. Hang on. I'm going to actually activate. I've just sewn those two together. Stupid woman. It's not a disaster if you like it, and it's a learning curve. That's right. Alright, so I'm just going to trim that. Hope for the best. Get back a bit. There we go. Using them upside down like a weirdo. There we go. So let's try and clip this together. Hey, I missed that as well. Right, let's try that again. Maybe if I put a pin there, that might help it around the corner. It just wants to come out of it. Okay. Alright. See if I can stitch this to death. Completely ruin it. Alright. Alright. Let's try again. And I'm going to do the other, I'm going to do it again. So, got to go around again yet. So, and I've got this weird looking thing here going on here in the corner. That little doodah. Wait, don't move. Oh, wrong one. Hang on. Stay there. Alright, so then lift. I wonder if I can, oh yeah, I can. So cross there, one more, and lift. Well, let's do it this way. Alrighty, fingers crossed, girls. Oh, it's got hairy bits, just saying. Oh, it did not just do that. Did that just jump off? No, it's all good. I should have that little skinny foot on. Alrighty. Just going to try and make sure that I've got some sort of organisational skills on this bit up here because it's a bit thicker. Wait. Okay, so word to the wise, make sure you use black thread on black stuff, just saying. Then you can't see it. Right. Whoops, a days. 100 mile an hour. I'm not going to do a third stitch yet. We'll see. Just to 100% sure it stays in place. Oh dear. Alright. And if all else fails, bind it normally. Just saying. Don't do what Michelle does. What's that little Facebook ad thing they have there? Do be like Michelle. Don't be like Michelle. Stubborn. Just gonna tuck that little baby in. What's it doing there? Yeah, so unless you want every little stitch that you do wrong to show, do not use a different colour thread, just saying. Just saying. Oh, come on. Do it like that. Okay. Oh, seriously, dude. Get back. Wait. It's been a while since I got down. It's gone downhill. Oh, hang on. All right. That looks, oh, really bad. It's really bad. Like, it's really bad stitching. I stitched it really badly. All right, just saying, for those waiting to see how bad I did that, it's really bad. I did it really bad. I'm just gonna just do a bit of a trimming thing. So if I was going to do this again, I would seriously just do normal binding. Normal binding, just like you would a quilt. FYI. I didn't want to because I was being a lazy person, as I am. So I did, I did it the lazy person's way, and I really didn't do a good job. Oops, I've been busy watching HSTs on the catch up, but that's all right. Okay, now find some deceptive twine and sew over it. Well, I'm thinking that. So that goes down, and it's not quite center. Yeah. So see, it needs to go through that. It's that little doodah, and it's not center. It's I didn't center it very well. Maybe I'll have to pull that out. Anywho, anyway, look, you know what? What does that? Hey, it's done. It's all that matters. You know this is going to come off, yeah? Okay, but it looks great. What a fabulous project. Look, okay, so I would take that off. I would put actual binding on, or I'd just go over it with actual binding. It just wouldn't, I can't have that. And this thing here is pulling, and I haven't lined it up properly. I did an eyeball, you know, the eyeball thing. Yeah, it's off center. It should have been over, blah, blah, blah. So make sure you center it, all right? Because that's not on center and means it's going to come over sideways, which makes it pull. So if it was center, it probably wouldn't pull. So hence, that will have to come out, which means I'll put in a new one, which is fine. Doesn't take much to pull them. I mean, I just have to undo. I can see it. I can do it. But yeah, as far as doing that around the edge, that's I'm going to say no. But yeah, I did make it out of my vinyl fabric. What did you expect? You didn't have your eyeball. Yeah, but you know, I'm okay. Look, I've got fraying bits. I've gone off the thing everywhere. I've just done a crap job. So I'm definitely going to take that off. But in saying that, it's, you know, I'm okay. I can fix this, and I can have it looking amazeballs. I know, but it's very cute. It is cute. Yeah, thanks, Rose. See? And it's, I'm not going to use it as a purse. I reckon that would be a really good one for, like, when you go away and you want to put your tabbies in, or Panadol, or whatever, you know, that sort of thing. So I am going to adjust that. I'm going to take that off. I'm actually going to go through the whole thing. So right sides together, and yeah, and then turn it out. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what I was going to do, but you know, and then I could have just gone around there. I was going to do that first off, but you know, lazy is, see, I haven't even sewn it down properly. Don't do it my way. Pill bag, yeah. Would a line of stitching next to the clip hold it better? I don't think so, because it's it might, yeah. So I might, but then it'll really show it where it is, and it's definitely not center, so it need to be center anyway. But then you're going to have the stitching showing right through. Good little project for a kitty. Could quite easily do that with a kitty. But like I say, just do the right binding, or like you say, turn it inside out, and yeah. So let me just hang on. Where did I put that other little tool that I had before? Where did you go? Where did you go? Oh, if I buried that as well, I'm hopeless. Absolutely hope. Oh, here we go. Found it. So, in saying that, just wonder, like, how hard that is to get off. Yeah, so I think I would sew it right sides together to this, and then turn it inside out. Come on. Thank you. The bonus is here, I only have to undo one line. So it'll be really easy. So yeah, definitely do not do it with this binding stuff. This is crap. Just saying. Come on, I've got 2 or 3 rows there, have I? Okay. Don't be mean. Yeah, I did. Come on. No, I don't. Come on. You can do it. Just make your own binding, that's all you need to do. Yeah. What was Jenny Spencer's a good idea? What was that? I missed that. Can't see it in the comments. Turning it inside out, was that the good idea? So then you've only got the flap to do, I reckon. Because that's what I was going to do originally, but then I sort of digressed, didn't I? Come off. Come on. Has that got a hole in? You ready? Oh, come on with the 3,000 million stitches. Did I mention that I love my unpickerer? I'm just saying. No, quilt the flap. Oh, yeah. True. Yeah. You could absolutely do that. Yeah. Okay. That's a good idea. And that would hold it down. I like that idea. Okay. Got it off. All right. See, I would have sewn that down, then turn it out the right way. So I'm going to do that because that's annoying. I didn't do that. Okay. And I would align those up like that. I do need to get rid of like that little thing out of the flap though. But I reckon, yeah, no, it's still a bit crooked though, that little doodah. Yeah, I know, the flap, I know. It's okay. I know what I'm going to do with the flap. I got an idea. I'm going to try this. I haven't poked out the corners or cut the corners off, but I'm going to try this. Because if it was me doing this, you know, just me for me, yeah, okay, so that works better. So, all right, so then what I would do would be I would actually probably top stitch that down like really, really fine. But, you know, I can quite easily do something around there. But I reckon you're right though. I reckon if I know it's not really exactly what we're supposed to be doing, but I'm reckoning that I might just give it a burl and see what I do with it, you know, just do a square around it and just see how it works to hold it down. It's a bit crooked, but who cares? What? Are we going too far? And it's not center, which is annoying me, but anyway, that's okay. And foot up. So I'm going to try and sort of fix it. Right. Yeah, I'm going to put a like a flowery thing there. That'll cover that up. But at least it's stitched down now, so it's not going anywhere. And I'm going to trim that up. Where's my little scissors? I didn't throw them then, did I? And that there. And that there. So, okay, maybe like that. Yeah, not supposed to use scissors, says Michelle, because it will make a hole, says Michelle. Okay. Try this. Let's give it a whirl. No, I don't want to sew from there. Oi, fingers. Fingers. Yep. Wait, don't go fast, go slow. Come on. Alright, let me come off there. What about gluing basic first? Yeah, you can. Yeah, absolutely. Look, I'm just going to play now. So I'm going to just trim that off a bit. I'm just straightening up that corner there. Probably give it a bit of a trim here and there. A bit of play. Sorry, I stopped talking because I was thinking. All right, so now I just need to fix up this bit here, which I'm reckoning I can do. And I'm thinking that I could probably come in from the edge, turn it over. I don't think you'll baste it because it's too thick, you know what I mean? Like it's actually too thick to baste. But I do need to go around that a little bit, so. Just to hold it down. I'm actually not minding the rough look, actually, to be honest, because it's got that sort of hippie thing to it. Okay. So I would probably bind, do that self-binding thing around there. So if I get a bit of fabric, hang on, bear with me, say this, I mean it's not on a bias, I don't think it is, no it's not, maybe one on the bias might be better, hang on, let me try and, because this stuff here that I opened up before, it's like the size of a sparrow spot, look at the size of it, it's so tiny, it's tiny, like you can't, I mean, I suppose I could glue that on one side and glue it on the other, but I'm still going to end up with that, you'll see it around there, do you know what I mean, like in between, you'll see the in-between thing, so I think best to do the proper binding. So I'm just going to trim some binding, hang on. On the bias, and this one's not wide enough, yeah, either. The other one, oh no, I don't have a chenille colour for it either. Yeah, so I'd need a bias binding that is like, you know, that wide. So in saying that, let me grab some fabric. Hang on. I don't think I can do that on the bias because it's too small. Hang on. Bear with me. Got my bum up in the air. Head down, ass up. All right. Yep, that's black. All right. I'll go and cut a piece. I'll be back. That's going to be long enough to do. Yep, it is. All right. So I'm just going to press it for a second. That didn't take too long. Alrighty. Let's give it a bit of a press. Oops. Plug her in. Maybe had nothing else better to do. All that crap out of the way. Come on. Come on. Come on. Of course I didn't press it first, so it's got a crease in it. Should be right. Just going to finger press the center, and then I'm going to come in that way and that way. Woot woot. Says Gidget, yeah. Alright. Alright, come on. Be naughties. I should have my binding tool here, but it's not enough of it to warrant dragging out the whole lot at the moment. Right. I'm such a stubborn little shit. How stubborn am I? No, I'm not going to let it beat me. I'm just going to keep going until I make it bloody win. Conversation. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, I did just think that, the binding tools, but such a small piece, I thought, yeah, I'll just wing it. See how we go. A little bit skewy from the end there. A little bit skewy. Come out. You silly woman. That there. And that there. Try again. Come on. Be nice to mummy. There we go. Nice. Alright. You ready? Right then. Good night, Tracy. I'm just going to, what I'm going to do, going to do that way. And I'll probably end up tucking it into itself. I'll go past there so I can tuck it in. Yeah. So, sorry, I'm just playing with it. You're supposed to convince me I need to buy them. So far, I'm sticking with what I use, including burning my fingers. No, honey, I don't do that. Unless I really think it would be beneficial. Otherwise, no. So, yeah, I'm thinking I will tuck that in under. And that way. That there. It's probably a bit wide actually, but it will work. So let's clip that. And clip that. Yeah, it'll be wide. It'll be probably too wide for what we've been doing. What is it? Oh yeah, that's all right. It's just a pinch around. Compared to what we've been doing, it's quite wide. I'm wondering whether I do it this way, where I go, okay. No, because then I'm back to the same issue I had last time. So I could do it, oh come on, see, don't do that. Fold it in halfway. There to there, rather than the other binding. I think I'll do it this way. There we go. Try again. So let's go there, and we probably could, if it goes around like that, yeah, so I might stitch that on just around that edge a little, like a small stitch like I did earlier, like a stitch close to the edge is what I'm trying to say. And then that'll help me get around that corner. probably should have wound that up that side, but it's all good. It's all still prototype, isn't it? So just do that. Fold that up. Fold that over. Up and over. Because we are going to fold in half, just like that. And we are still going to go around that. Alrighty. So, yeah, that should have been more so. So I can actually probably, I don't know, just cheat, put a little bit on there. Just cheat that one for the minute. Sort of came undone before, but anyway. Alrighty. So I'm going to give it a bigger seam now. I'm just going to sew in a little bit more around there. Alright. So I'm going to come in at a good 1/4 inch. Okay, so let's pretend that didn't come undone before, like I didn't do it too small. And that one as well. That one should be folded up a little. And there, press over and down. So theoretically I should have done that before I turned it, like, you know, sewn this or whatever, I suppose, somehow. Turn that one up and stay where you're supposed to stay. Don't be naughty. And leave that there. Come on, there you go. Probably about there. Sorry, I'm just playing. Next time, it'd be easier to put the binding on before folding up. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. All right, so I've got it on. Looks better. A little bit, you know, a bit skew-iff, but I think it's going to be a little bit better. I am going to stitch from this side, I think. Even though theoretically it should be done by hand. In theory, everything's great in theory, isn't it? Love theory. Not. Hang on. Let that one get under there. Get up. Up, 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 up. Look out, she's off. So for some reason or other, it's got a crease in that. I'm going to just trim that there and that one there. Probably should have pressed that one, I think. Got to have a bit of a creasy thing going on. Don't want that. Come on. Come on. In you go. Yep. Sorry, I'm just playing because I really want it to sort of flatten out a little bit there. What's going on? It's not supposed to do that. Yeah, but. Yeah, but. Okay, yeah. I got it. I got it. I got it. I know, that's what he's. I do need a copy, don't I? How cruel is it? It's really cruel to watch, I know. Alright, so we're almost there. I'll get it done. If it kills me, just saying. Just saying. Okay. Alright, try again. Over from here. Son of a sea dog, I just broke my needle. That's the first one ever. Definitely coffee time. Where did it go? There it is. No, it's not. I had it here a minute ago. Oh, I think it's fallen. Alrighty. Online. There it is. 16. Had a phone call and you're still here. Sorry. Yep. Just had a bit of a moment. I broke a needle. First time ever in this. Crazy. Just shows you how tolerant this machine is. Alright. Turn it back on. Where are you? There it is. Oops, let's go in there. Alrighty. I don't know how I broke it, but I did. Didn't hit anything hard, so I must have pushed or pulled when I shouldn't have. Oh, there it is. There's my needle. Wonder where that went to. Got it. Just arrived. Had to watch replay later. Yeah, oh, look, you'll have to forward through my rubbish. Oh, okay, that wouldn't have helped. I've not put the foot on tight enough. Lift. Probably why it broke. Oh, silly woman. What do I say? Screwdriver tight. Never finger tight. There we go. That's probably why it broke. Come on. Didn't think that it would be something I was sewing. It's pretty durable machine. To be going through this is nothing really. That's a little bit of a, you know, balls up there. Oops, today's nearly went 100 miles an hour. Bit of a balls up there, but let me just go backwards a bit. I need to tuck that in. That was not going to tuck in without some help. Wait, don't be doing that. Freaking me out, man. All right. Sewed across the bottom of that just because it was a bit wonky, and I did get a little bit wonky there as well. But like I say, if you use a thread that's the same as the fabric, you won't have that issue. It looks better on the inside too. And I'm going to get one of those, you know, those like fake Me Too mist an hour purse looks different. So I'm going to get one of those flowers because that'll actually, and pop it in the middle, because that'll actually give it the illusion of it being scented, even though it's not. So yeah, I had a little bit of a stuff up there when I was coming around the corner. Where did that go? Here it is, here. So one of these doodads, yeah. So it's like that, it'll be like that. So I'll just I just need to make sure that I don't run over that little doodah in there, like underneath that metal thing. Yeah, don't want to run over the metal thing. So I need to just and yeah, so what happened then was the foot was too far off from the needle plate, and when I did the cut off, like from the fabric, and it just decided, nope, I'm going to jump out of my thing, and I'm gonna do what I want to do. Oops, days, Michelle, find the old. There we go. Love, love, love needle threader, that new one. Love it. Alright, so I know I've got this colour thread on. I don't care. It's just prototype. Think prototype. Prototype. Alright, so I'm going to lift that up. Come on, lift. And I know that that is under there somewhere. It's right where my finger is, so I'm just going to do a little bit of, it's right there. So all it has to do is sit there and look pretty. It doesn't have a function. So and I just need to sew those outside petals on, and the rest will stay. Wait. Alrighty, and that's actually picked up the colour in it too, which is nice. I'm quite liking that. Wait, maybe like that. I still have these moments of my foot goes, just put it down as hard as you can, and it goes off its nut. So yeah, so they're sewn on. Just cutting the thread off. Make sure it's cut off on the inside. Yeah. And that is on center. Come on, where are you? I did it! 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 How cool is that? That's going to be my pill thing, unless I decide, you know, to give it to some poor other sucker who wants it. But how cool is that? I mean, it's not perfect. It's got little boo-boos everywhere, but it does. It looks cool. I like that. How cool is that? And I made that fabric. I know. And I got around, I mean, look, you know, it's not perfect. It's just got boo-boos everywhere, but I'm happy with that. I like that. And it's got a pocket. I can even, I mean, I can do stuff. Job is done, Stella. I know. It is good, it is. So there you go. It is done. That is made from my own fabric. I didn't buy any fabric. The only thing that I have purchased was the binding, made with love, Julie, and this little fella, and they're like 3 for $10, and of course that little doodah, you know, like I say, so not perfect, but really cool. Happiness. I know, Bryony, I'm like that in just general. That is just me in general, but I did it. I'm so happy I did it. And it's waterproof, like it's vinyl, except for the, of course, the binding. Yeah. So I'm happy. I mean, yeah, you could, it's a little boo-boo there. Very entertaining thing. Sorry, Mackie. Kept you guys going here for ages. Was thinking 60 millimeter. Shove it in your bag and put your fags in it. Yeah, well, it's true. Yeah, no. I just love that cutter holder. Oh, yeah. So I don't know. Where's would I put my blade here? You'd have to make it a bit bigger, I think. Look, almost. It's oh no, it does. That's for 45. Look, 45 mils in there. But bam, just made it. Put your blades in there. Your spare ones. Love that. Lookies. Dun, dun, dun. I'm liking that. Well done, Stella. It holds. My oath it does. There you go, girls. Took me half the day. I know. But I got there. I like that. That is button cute. I was sort of sitting there going, I don't know whether I'm going to like it. Now I've put that on, I love it. That made it. That was it. It really sort of brought all the colours out. That's fab. And the fact that it actually takes one of these, a 60mm one, yeah. Yeah, well, actually, if you've got one of these ones, you're going to need it wider. You guys are full of good ideas. We're full of something. So, yeah. So, there you go. Done. Job here is done. Machine can be turned off. Happiness all round. So, there you go. So, that vinyl stuff does work. Yeah, you just have to iron it on. So, I could have made that so many hours ago. It was supposed to just take 45 minutes. But coffee first. Oh, no. I'm not doing any more tonight. So I will see you guys tomorrow night. I'm going to go and call Adele and see how she's going. And yeah, so there you go. Someone might actually get this in their bag of goodies. We'll see who that'll be. So I've got, like, it's just, yeah, that's so annoying. You're welcome, Naomi. Very entertaining, of course, because here's me swearing at myself the whole time. But yeah, happiness. There you go. And it's shiny. How much are those cutters each size, Amanda? So these ones that are, these ones here, these are your True Cut grip comfort grips. The 60mm is 66. Yeah. And then you've got the 45mm here is 55. Thanks, Sharon. And then I've got, oops. The 28mm is 45. So it's 45, 55, 66. They go up like that. By the way, these machines going up 3,020 or 75, 3,025. So no longer 2,900. I know. Alrighty. So that would fit in there. Little one would. Happiness. Okay. Alright. So let me pack all this away. I will chat to you guys soon. I'll need to get those button thingies. These thingies or these thingies? These thingies are, yeah, I've got a heap of those. They're really easy. I can chuck some in. I've got some. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's where I stopped and started again and played around. Do you have a steady ruler for people with arthritis? Do you have it? Well, that's why they use, oh yeah, the silver ones, yeah. That's why they use the True Cutters, because your hand's in a different position. Hang on. So your hand's like this or that, rather than like that, you know, or like, you know, doing that. So your hand's in a different position. It's more comfortable. You've got full protection there. And these ones will go in those ones with the ridge. No worries, clear. Yeah, so if you've got the rulers with the ridge, that'll just glide in there, nice and easy. Same with this, yeah. So it's designed that you can hang on however it's comfortable. Yeah, Amanda, Heisted, yes, 45, sure, Dale. Just send me a PM with your email and postal address, and I will pop it in the post to you, and I'll write your name on it right now. Yeah, tomorrow night's sales. Oops, a daisy. AMANDA. HYSTED. No worries. We'll see how much are they. Well, this size 45, which is the one that I use a lot of. That's the main one people use. Is 55. Okay. And that's this one. So it comes with that set off. It's not on it, So you can put it on it if you wanted to. True cut ridge rulers save you from doing a David. Yes, exactly. So you can actually go in the ridge and it cuts along the ridge because that sits in the ridge there. Yes, he did do it. David. Yes, that was funny. All right, so no worries, Amanda. Anytime. Thank you for joining me, everyone, and sticking with it, man. He only did that once. He was very good, though. He was very good. Thank you again, everyone. Chat to you tomorrow night. And how much for the silver ones? How much are the silver ones? These little doodahs, Sharon. I've got quite a few. So if you want just a couple of them, I can throw a couple in. But yeah, I don't normally sell them. I just sort of, they're just a thing. But I don't have a lot of them. Yeah. So yeah, I'll chuck a couple in there. Good night, Stella. Good night, Lynn. Thank you again for joining me. I'm just going to write Sharon's name down here. Done. No worries. I'll chuck some in. But yeah, I hope you have fun. And we'll see you guys soon. Good night.